Hi everybody, this is Kevin and welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to share with you all the latest video games and manga that I picked up over the past few months. Because, well, the last haul video I did was back on January 5th. And normally I like to do those videos once a month or so, but the time just slipped by. So here we are today, and I'll start off by sharing a few Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin for the PS4, along with the pre-order hat that you can only get at GameStop. Which you already know I picked this one up because I never stopped talking about it, especially in the live streams. But I very much enjoyed this game so far. I put 14 hours into it, although I've taken a little bit of a break because if you've been watching the Kingdom Hearts live streams, you know that we're almost at the end of the game, and I'm trying to get all the trophies, and to do that, I need to play through the game again, and there's a certain trophy where you can't use the continues, and you can't change your armor. So I've been speedrunning Kingdom Hearts again, on the easy difficulty to get those trophies, and then once I finish that, beat the game and all that, I'll go back to Stranger of Paradise. But I have enjoyed it. You know, it shows you on the cover, so this isn't too much of a spoiler, but there are 5 party members. I've unlocked all 5 party members. I got the first crystal, so I'm moving right along. Definitely recommend it, although I will say, if you haven't bought it yet, wait, because I guarantee you by the summer it'll be on sale for $30 because the game's not selling well. Square Enix, I mean, they're like all confused right now because, you know, they had I think it's called Babylon's Fall. That game bombed. The Marvel game bombed last year. You got Forspoken. That game's going to bomb. So they've had a lot of duds lately. So I don't know what the hell's going on with Square Enix. But the game is fun. I will say that. I'm happy I paid full price for it. I mean, you know, I've enjoyed it. But for you people out there who haven't bought it, just wait for a sale. You know, take my word for it. Anyway, let's segue to the next game, which is the only other game I picked up, and that is Dot Hack GU Last Recode for the Nintendo Switch, which is a remaster of the first 3 Dot Hack games on the PS2, and I pre-ordered this through the Bandai Namco store, which came with a bunch of bonuses, such as the CD, The Best of GU, which I'm amazed they still make CDs anymore, but, you know, apparently they do. And also it came with this manga, Dot Hack GU Begins, which I'm a little pissed off it came damaged in the mail, but what are you going to do? And, you know, flipping through this is awesome, man. Like, the fact that we have a colored manga, all the character designs are really cool looking. I know nothing about the Dot Hack franchise other than that it's video games, it's a manga, it's an anime, and I guess it was the original SAO, right? Because they're in a virtual world, they're in an MMORPG. I'm not too sure, but I'm looking forward to giving it a try. It has the 3 games, Dot Hack GU Volume 1 Rebirth, Volume 2 Reminisce, Volume 3 Redemption, and then here it says Volumes 1 through 4, but it doesn't tell you the 4th game's name, so I'm not sure about that. But yeah, this commemorates the 20th anniversary of the Dot Hack franchise. So there you go. Although this game released on the PS4 like a year or so ago, so, you know, if you don't want to spend $60 on the Switch version, you can look online. I'm sure there's physical copies of the PS4 version. There's probably a digital version on the PS Store. And you can always hunt down the original PS2 games, I suppose. So another game to add to the backlog. That's it for the games. Next up, I will show you... what should I show you next? I'll show you some of the manga I picked up. So I've been reading the Fire Force manga. I've read up to volume 15. But on Right Stuff, there's quite a few volumes that are out of stock. So I pick up what I can. I think only on one video I showed you I got the first 2 volumes, and that's it. I haven't showed you the other stuff. But I have it up to volume 15. I have, like, you know, where that ends, I think I have, like, volume 18, volume 20. And then, like I said, a bunch of are out of stock. But I did pick up the most recent ones, 24 and 25. And the good news, I mean, good news for me, maybe not good news for the weekly readers. But Fire Force did end. It concluded. So I'm happy about that because then all the volumes will be released and I can read the whole series all at once. So that's a great thing for me, you know, because reading Eden Zero, I love Eden Zero, but, you know, I read a volume, I'm all hyped up, I love the story, but then I gotta wait 2 months for the next volume. With this, I can wait for all the volumes to be done, I can read them all, it's a beautiful thing. So definitely recommend Fire Force. I mean, you know, what more is there to say? So, you know, we got volume 24, 25 with Arthur on the cover and Tamaki. So to segue to the next book from Atsushi Okuba, because I've enjoyed Fire Force so much, I picked up the first 4 volumes of Soul Leader, the Perfect Edition, which Soul Eater was the series that Okuba did before Fire Force, has since been concluded, but they're re-releasing it in hardcover format. And with this, not the complete edition, the perfect edition, I believe there's 2 volumes in each hardcover. And these are all more expensive. These are $19.99. Of course, that's because of hardcover and 2 volumes in one. And, you know, I've enjoyed Fire Force, so let's go back and check this out. I love the designs of his characters. Like, even, like you see here, this is Arthur, right? And he has the sword Excalibur. And then we have Tamaki, who always finds a way to, like, wear as little clothes as possible for her Lucky Leecher lore, you know, her crazy technique there. And even just flipping through this, I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but flipping through it, I mean, all the characters are really cool looking. This definitely, what the hell, how did I open up to that right away? But, you know, it's got like a gothic horror-esque, I mean, here's a witch character, there's a pumpkin, like a jack-o'-lantern. What did they say there? Halloween Cannon, and what's that, Chupacabra? So, you know, I'm a fan of Okuba from reading Fire Force, so I'm looking forward to checking out Soul Eater at some point, that's for sure. So, moving right along, I also picked up, I've been picking these up and reading them. I had reviews of the first 4 volumes of my channel, but had to remove them because Volume 3 got struck down with a copyright strike by Shugoku-kan. So I decided let's just delete these videos and move on. But I have been buying and reading these Pokemon Adventures books, which are a lot of fun, very nostalgic. This is the last one that they decided to release. This is only 2 of them, but the others have been 3-in-1s from Viz. And this covers the Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald arc. That's Emerald in the middle. That's Ruby and Sapphire. I always would think to call her May, and then wasn't he called Brandon, right? Let's go, Brandon. But what's cool about this, first of all, the Pokemon, there's Jirachi. The Pokemon designs are so cool. There's Professor Oak. And as you go through it, like you see cameos and all the other characters from the previous arcs are important, you know? Like there's Gold again, the final battle. You know, you see Red and Blue, and there's Snorlax, all sorts of crazy fun stuff. So, you know, this is a great trip down memory lane. Very much enjoyed it. I remember reading scans of these way back when, of like the original, you know, just red, blue, and green. But going through this again has been a lot of fun. And I think they're up to like volume 70 or something, because after this, of course, you have Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Black and White. Oh, wow, is that Latios and Latias? Look at that. But yeah, you got Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Black and White, Sun and Moon, etc., etc. It just goes on forever. So, you know, Pokemon's great. I absolutely love it, and definitely recommend this. It sucks that I had to remove those videos, but I mean, Shugoku-kan is like a subsidiary of Shueisha and, you know, Shonen Jump. So they were after my ass. And when they sent me the email, it was like all written in Japanese. I'm like, what the hell is going on? That was last summer, so crazy stuff. So I also picked up Kaiju number 8, which this is another crazy series. So far, the first volume is just released. They have volume 2 and 3 releasing later this summer. And I guess this is going to be adapted into an anime coming soon. And just the whole premise of it is crazy, man. They're fighting like kaiju monsters, and the artwork's great, man. Great designs. And the character actually turns into a kaiju monster himself. But again, like, look at the cool designs of the monsters. And some great stuff. This is also Shonen Jump and published by Viz. Look at them getting ready to fight these monsters. So, I don't know, man. It looks pretty cool. What's it rated? Oh, it's rated teen. I thought maybe it'd be like, maybe not mature, but higher rating than teen, maybe, because it is pretty violent with them having guns and shooting all the monsters and stuff. But yeah, this looks really cool. Looking forward to checking out the anime when that comes out. Look at this guy. Holy shit, man. So, there you go. Definitely recommend this. Kaiju number 8. So, next up, I guess we'll move into the Mashima section. I always pick up a lot of Hiro Mashima books. So, I got Fairy Tail Zero from Hiro Mashima, which is the origin story of Fairy Tail, with the first master Mavis and Precht, who you may know as Hades, you know, the villain of the Sirius Island arc, Yori, Makarov's father, Warid, one of the wizard saints, and then Zira. And in volume 53, I believe, there's one chapter that sort of explains the relationship between Mavis and Zeref, and then Mashima says, oh, read Fairy Tail Zero, that'll have it make more sense, which it definitely does. It explains how, you know, Mavis got her magic, how she met Zeref way back when, and how it all connects to the overall plot. So this is a good one. I'll have a review of this one at some point too. And I'm a huge Mashima fan, as you'll see later on. So, on with that, I picked up this little mini-series that he did. He worked on this, like, as he was working on Fairy Tail, I think in 2008 or so, or maybe 2006. But it's a 2-volume series called Monster Soul from Hiro Mashima, which, again, man, I'm a huge Mashima fan. I aim to, at some point, collect everything he's ever written. That's one of my goals. But, you know, flipping through this is like a, oh, not even a horror-esque, but, you know, they fight like monsters and stuff, and, you know, it looks pretty cool. It's got like the classic Mashima designs, and it's just two volumes, so some cool stuff right there. There you go. And then, because I'm always looking for, like I just mentioned, trying to collect the whole Mashima library, I found this on the Penguin Random House website. Don't ask me how the hell I found it. I'm like I said, I'm always searching stuff, particularly for Rave Master, because that's an out-of-print series. But I found this one on the Penguin Random House website. And that is Rave Master volumes 33, 34, and 35, the Omnibus. These are the final 3 volumes of the series. And like I said, it's out-of-print series. I found this on the Penguin Random House website for retail, which is $20. And, goddamn. So I got that. Actually, that's the same site I got these, because these are out of print as well. So, along with that, I found these on eBay. I got all 3 of them from the same seller. Insane condition, absolutely pristine. And that's the first 3 volumes of Rave Master. I paid $20 for this. And you can just see, normally, like these books, like I said, they're out of print. These are published in like the early 2000s. Look at the spine. Beautiful, man. Like, no wear and tear. It's like they weren't even read before. And as you just saw there, Rave Master is 35 volumes, so I have a long way to go. And some of the later volumes are super expensive, so I don't know how the hell I'll get them. But I aim to, at some point, collect all the Rave Master books. And it's just incredible to see Mashima's development from, you know, the very first volumes here with Haru and Ellie and all of them to, you know, how it ends up in Fairy Tail Zero, and even Eden Zero, like how the artwork's improved, right? But then, like, because this is from Tokyo Pop, which I don't think publishes anymore, and going into the back here, seeing like their other solicitations, like you got Initial D, you got the Cowboy Bebop manga. What was in the back of this one? I thought it was pretty cool that they had all this stuff. There's again Ragnarok. Angelic Lair, I'm not sure what that is. But I was pretty happy to find this. There's some lots on there on eBay for Rave Master that has like 25 volumes, but they're like $200, $300. So I wasn't going to spend that. But if I can chip away $20 here, $20 there, I will attempt to get the collection. So, next up, I have the first 3 volumes of Spy X Family, which was recommended for months now by one of my subscribers, McBride Dwayne. Although every time I looked online, it was always out of stock until I recently looked and they were all in stock. And now volume 4, 5, and 6 are out of stock, so there you go. But I did pick up the first 3 volumes. He's been hyping this series up to me for months, so I'm finally going to get a chance to read it. And the cool thing is, the anime is starting on April 7th. Which is a Saturday, so I'll probably watch and review the anime as well. And just the premise of this is very interesting. You have, what the hell is this guy's name again? Twilight, this guy right here. He's a spy, and to infiltrate this organization, he has to create a surrogate family, and he becomes the husband. This woman becomes the assassin, and this little girl becomes like their adopted child, who turns out to be a telepath. So she's aware of what's going on, that this guy's a spy, and she's the assassin, so it's all sorts of crazy hijinks. I believe it's from Shonen Jump. Yep, Shonen Jump and Viz. And just the premise sounds pretty crazy. Again, artwork's really good, and looking forward to checking that out. And the final thing I'm going to show you this video on, so long, sorry about that, but the final thing I'm going to show you is the fact that I picked up 2 light novels. My friend Justin has been reviewing fantasy novels on his channel for like the past month or so, and he's inspired me to read more actual books. As you can tell, I'm a huge manga fan. I read a lot of manga, but I haven't read actual books since like high school. So I decided to pick these light novels up. Not really very light. I don't know why they call them light novels, but Final Fantasy 15: The Dawn of the Future and Sword Art Online Progressive Volume 1. So this book here is an alternative ending to the Final Fantasy 15 video game. I guess more of a happy ending. You see Noctis and Lunafreya getting married there. And it's like 400 pages. Although it does have like some artwork. These are like screenshots from the video games though. And the text is pretty big. So it's easy enough. Plus it's a story I'm interested in. So I feel like I can read this. So let's see what that's all about. And then this, I'm a huge SAO fan. I love the anime. I've seen the anime all the way through like 3 times. I think it's like 90-something episodes. There's 3 movies. Soon to be a 4th movie coming out later this fall. And I've never read the manga or the novels, obviously. So we'll start here. This is Progressive, which is actually a prequel to the original series. Because, well, a lot of fans of SAO like the first arc, the Aincrad arc, quite a bit. But in the anime, it's only 14 episodes. And in those 14 episodes, it covers 2 years. So the creator, Reki Kawahara, decided let's expand more upon that and, develop more of the relationship between Asuna and Kirito and all that fun stuff. And I think it shows you more of Asuna's perspective as well. Because you see her in the second episode and she's all shy and timid. And then you see her again in episode 5 and she's second in command of the Knights of the Blood Oath. So how the hell does that happen off screen? So this explains more upon that. And also, it's got artwork here in the front. Color. You got Asuna, Kirito. You got Ilfang, the Kobold Lord, who is the boss they fight in episode 2. Aegil Diavel. And this guy wasn't even in the anime. Baron, the General Taurus. And this is 350 pages. And again, there's, artwork sprinkled throughout. Some good stuff. Let's see what else. Oh, God. There's Asuna in the bathtub. Why do I always open up to those pages, man? I don't mean to do it, but I guess everything I read has, ecchi scenes. That's a good thing. So there you go. That's all I got. I mean, holy shit, this is a long-ass video. Big haul. Like I said, it's been a while since January. So my most proud thing that I picked up is definitely these Rave Master books. And again, let's just look at this, man. Look at how our boy Mashima started. And I've been told that I love Fairy Tail, I love Even Zero, but I've been told by the big Mashima fans that this is definitely his best story. So, thank you guys for watching. If you watched this long, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. My plan, for those who aren't aware, I'm going to review every Fairy Tail manga, right? There's 63 volumes. I'm up to, volume 42 now? So, once I'm done reviewing that, leave me a comment down below. Would you like to see me review, a whole series like I did Fairy Tail? My plan was to do Fire Force. But if not, would you like me to just review, Kaiju number 8, volume 1, and then review Spy X Family, volume 1? What would you like to see? Let me know in the comments down below. And also, be sure to tune in to my live stream tomorrow as we complete Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. So, have a great day, everybody.